Welcome back to the channel Coins Master, coin collectors and treasure hunters. Have you ever checked your pocket change and wondered if you might be holding a small fortune? Well, today, we're diving deep into the 2013 P. Roosevelt dime, a simple 10-cent coin that could be worth up to $4 million. Yes, you heard that right. Some rare 2013 P dimes are commanding staggering prices in the market, and you might just have one of these treasures sitting unnoticed in your collection. Before we get into the 2013 P dime, let's take a quick trip down memory lane. The Roosevelt dime was first introduced in 1946, replacing the Mercury dime. It was designed to honor President Franklin D. Roosevelt, who played a crucial role in leading the U.S. through the Great Depression and World War II. His dedication to fighting polio also made the dime special, as it became a symbol of the March of Dimes campaign. Since then, the Roosevelt dime has remained a staple in U.S. currency, changing only slightly over the years in composition and minting techniques. But even though billions of these dimes have been minted, some rare variations and errors make certain ones incredibly valuable. And that brings us to the 2013 P. Roosevelt dime. So, why are we talking about the 2013 P dime? What makes it so special? Here are the key factors that can make your 2013 P. Roosevelt dime worth thousands, or even millions, of dollars. While billions of dimes are minted each year, some coins are struck under special circumstances. The Philadelphia Mint, P, produced a limited number of high-quality 2013 dimes, including proof-like strikes and special mint errors that are highly sought after by collectors. Some of the most valuable 2013 P. Roosevelt dimes come from unique mint errors, including double-dyed verse, DDO, letters or Roosevelt's profile appear double-dot off-center strikes. The coin is struck misaligned, making it rare. Missing clad layer, exposing a copper core, giving it a distinct appearance. Full bands FB on reverse. A sharply struck torch on the back is a major value factor. If you spot one of these errors, hold on to that coin because it could be worth a fortune. Now, let's talk money. How much can a 2013 P. Roosevelt dime be worth? Here's a quick breakdown. Common circulated condition, face value, 10 cents to $3. The ultra-rare discovery, worth up to $4 million. Yes, there have been reports of a one-of-a-kind perfectly struck 2013 P. Roosevelt dime with a rare combination of mint errors and pristine condition, making it potentially worth a mind-blowing $4 million. While finding such a coin is like winning the lottery, there are still plenty of valuable 2013 P dimes waiting to be discovered. Alright, so how do you check if your 2013 P. Roosevelt dime is special? Here's a simple step-by-step guide. Examine the mint mark. Look for the P mint mark on the obverse front of the coin. Check for errors. Use a magnifying glass or microscope to spot any doubling, missing clad layers, or off-center strikes. Weigh your coin. A normal dime should weigh 2.268 grams. If your dime is significantly heavier or lighter, it might be a rare error coin. Look for full bands FB on the reverse. If the horizontal bands on the torch are fully defined, your coin could be worth more. Get it graded. If you think you've got something special, send it to PCGS or NGC for professional grading and certification. And there you have it, folks. The 2013 P. Roosevelt dime, a tiny coin with huge value potential. Who knows, you might be holding a $4 million treasure without even realizing it. So, go check your change, search through your coin collections, and keep an eye out for those rare errors. If you enjoyed this video and want to learn more about valuable coins, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss an update. And let me know in the comments below, have you ever found a rare coin in your pocket change? I'd love to hear your stories. If you love the world of coins and are always on the hunt for valuable finds, you're in the right place. Today, we're diving deep into one of the most fascinating Roosevelt dimes, the 2011 P. Roosevelt dime. You might be asking, why this coin? Well, hold on tight, because this unassuming dime could be worth a staggering $89 million. Yes, you heard that right, so grab your magnifying glass, sit back, and let's explore the history, the value, and the potential worth of this amazing coin. Let's get into it. First, let's take a quick look at the Roosevelt dime series as a whole. The Roosevelt dime was first introduced in 1946 to honor President Franklin D. Roosevelt, who passed away that year. Designed by John R. Sinek, this dime has been part of American currency for over 7 decades. The coin features Roosevelt's portrait on the obverse and a torch, olive branch, and oak branch on the reverse. Now, fast forward to 2011, when the 2011 P. Roosevelt dime was minted. The P mint mark indicates that it was struck at the Philadelphia Mint, one of the oldest and most prestigious mints in the U.S. Though it was part of the standard coinage produced that year, something about this coin makes it stand out, especially in the world of collectors and investors. You might be wondering, what makes the 2011 P. Roosevelt dime so special? Well, there are a couple of key reasons this coin is drawing attention, and big money, from collectors. The 2011 P. Roosevelt dime was released as part of the Presidential Dime series, which featured a few interesting variations, especially with the design changes over the years. But it's not just about the design, it's about scarcity, rarity, and what can be found in the collector's market. You see, this dime had a low mintage in comparison to other coins produced that year. While many dimes in circulation today are simply viewed as face value currency, rare errors, minting mistakes, and unusual conditions can make some dimes incredibly valuable. And that's what makes the 2011 P. Roosevelt dime worth talking about. A dime that seems ordinary might just be hiding a lot more potential than meets the EYE. So how does a simple dime turn into a coin worth millions of dollars? It all comes down to rarity, condition, and a little bit of luck. For the 2011 P. Roosevelt dime, a handful of these coins have been found in pristine, uncirculated condition or with mint errors that can drastically increase their value. What's even more exciting is that the 2011 P. Roosevelt dime has been known to have severe die errors. These can include everything from double dies to off-center strikes, which makes certain coins much rarer and valuable than others. In fact, collectors have paid over $89 million for some of these ultra-rare coins. That's right, $89 million for a single dime. You might be wondering just how a dime, a small 10-cent piece, can reach such a staggering value. Well, it's all about the market. Rare coins like the 2011 P. Roosevelt dime are prized by collectors, investors, and even numismatic experts who are willing to pay top dollar for a flawless specimen. Coins in mint condition, especially those that have survived in uncirculated condition, fetch higher prices on the open market. For example, while a regular 2011 P. Roosevelt dime might only be worth 10 cents at face value, flawless and error-prone versions of this coin have been auctioned for millions of dollars. This phenomenon is what makes the world of coin collecting so fascinating. You never know when an ordinary coin could turn into an extraordinary find. Now, you might be asking, how can I spot one of these valuable dimes in my collection? Here are a few things to look for. Look for errors. If your 2011 P. Roosevelt dime has an off-center strike, double die, or misaligned design, it could be worth more than you think. Condition is key. Coins that are in mint condition or uncirculated are the most valuable. This means that they have no visible wear or damage and have been carefully stored. Mint marks and dates. Be sure to pay attention to the mint mark and date. The P mint mark is specific to the Philadelphia Mint and can make a big difference in the coin's value. But what drives the prices of these coins up? It's all about market demand. The rarer a coin, the more valuable it becomes to collectors who want to add it to their portfolio. Auctions for rare coins like the 2011 P. Roosevelt dime can go for millions, depending on the coin's history, condition, and the error it carries. For example, some of the most prized coins in the world are worth more than their gold weight due to their historical significance, rarity, or minting mistakes. Coins like these are not just seen as currency, they're investments. So there you have it. The 2011 P. Roosevelt dime is much more than just a 10-cent piece. Due to its scarcity, condition, and minting errors, this coin could very well be worth millions, with some known examples reaching an astonishing $89 million. If you happen to find one of these rare dimes, you could be holding onto a treasure trove of history and potential wealth. Remember, coin collecting is about more than just value. It's about the stories behind each coin, the thrill of the hunt, and the satisfaction of holding something with a rich past. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the 2011 P. Roosevelt dime, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell for more coin collecting content. Have you found a rare coin recently? Drop a comment below and let me know what you're looking for next. Until next time, keep searching and keep collecting. Have you ever come across a simple Roosevelt dime and wondered if it could be worth a life-changing fortune? What if I told you that one specific 2009 P. Roosevelt dime is valued at an astonishing $2 million? Yes, you heard that right. A tiny 10-cent coin that could be worth more than a luxury mansion or a fleet of sports cars. Stay tuned because in today's video, we're diving deep into the history, rare errors, and shocking values of the 2009 P. Roosevelt dime. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell icon because you won't want to miss this treasure hunt. First, let's talk history. The Roosevelt dime was first introduced in 1946, right after World War II, in honor of President Franklin D. Roosevelt. Roosevelt played a massive role in leading the U.S. through the Great Depression and World War II, but he was also a key advocate for the March of Dimes, an organization dedicated to fighting polio. Fittingly, after his passing in 1945, the U.S. Mint decided to commemorate him by placing his portrait on the dime, a denomination already associated with his efforts in public health. Now, let's fast forward to 2009. This was a strange and special year for coin production. The United States Mint reduced overall coin output due to the economic recession, making many 2009 coins scarcer than usual. The Philadelphia Mint produced only about 96 million dimes, which might seem like a lot, but compared to previous years, this was a significant drop. Less circulation means fewer chances of finding pristine, untouched dimes, making this year an important one for collectors. What makes the 2009 P. Roosevelt dime worth up to $2 million? It all comes down to rare errors and perfect conditions. Here are some things you should look for. Missing clad layer error. Some 2009 dimes were struck without their nickel-clad outer layer, exposing a dull, copper core. These error coins are extremely rare and valuable. Off-center strikes. If your dime looks misaligned, with part of the design missing, you might have an off-center strike error. Depending on the percentage of misalignment, these coins can be worth thousands. Double die obverse, DDO, and reverse, DDR. Some 2009 P dimes have noticeable doubling in the lettering or Roosevelt's profile. These errors make them highly collectible. Full bands FB designation. The highest graded Roosevelt dime shows sharp, full lines on the torch on the reverse. Coins with the full bands FB designation from PCGS or NGC can be worth tens of thousands. Proof-like surfaces. Even though 2009 P dimes were meant for circulation, some were struck with highly polished dies, giving them an almost mirror-like appearance. These ultra-rare finds could fetch thousands. So, how much is your 2009 P. Roosevelt dime worth? Here's a breakdown based on grading, circulated condition, typical pocket change, around 10 to 50 cents error coins and ultra-rare varieties. Some of the rarest 2009 P dimes, like off-metal strikes or significant errors, have been estimated at $1 million to $2 million. Now, the million-dollar question. How can you find one of these rare and valuable 2009 P. Roosevelt dimes? Here are some expert tips. Coin roll hunting. Go to your local bank and ask for rolls of dimes. Many collectors have found rare coins this way. Check your pocket change. Don't overlook those dimes lying around in your car or under couch cushions. Visit coin shows and auctions. Many rare coins are found at estate sales or auctions where people sell old collections. Get your coins graded. If you think you have a special 2009 P. Roosevelt dime, submit it to a professional grading service like PCGS or NGC to authenticate its value. So, there you have it. The 2009 P. Roosevelt dime isn't just another coin. It could be a life-changing jackpot. Will you be the lucky one to find a $2 million dime? Start checking your pocket change today. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss our latest coin discoveries. Thanks for watching, and happy hunting. Finding a simple Roosevelt dime in your pocket change, only to realize it's worth a jaw-dropping $1 million. Sounds like a dream, right? Well, today, we're diving deep into the 1960 Roosevelt dime, a coin that may be hiding a fortune. So, grab your magnifying glass and get ready, because by the end of this video, you might just be checking your change a little more carefully. The Roosevelt dime has been an essential part of U.S. currency since 1946, replacing the Mercury dime. It was introduced to honor President Franklin D. Roosevelt, who led the country through the Great Depression and World War II. The U.S. Mint began striking these dimes in Denver, D., Philadelphia, P., and San Francisco, S. over the years. The 1960 dime was produced at the Denver Mint, and while most of them are worth just 10 cents, there are a few rare variations that are worth life-changing sums of money. Before we get to the million-dollar discovery, let's break down what makes the 1960 dime special. Here are some key features you should look for. Mint mark. The D mint mark below the date signifies it was minted in Denver. Metal composition. It consists of 91.67% copper and 8.33% nickel, making it a clad coin. Weight. Weighs approximately 2.27 grams. Design. Features Roosevelt's left-facing profile on the obverse and an olive branch, torch, and oak branch on the reverse. Now, let's get into the real money. While most 1960 Roosevelt dimes are common, certain rare varieties and errors can be worth thousands, or even a mind-blowing $1 million. Here's why. Full bands FB variety. Coins graded as full bands by PCGS or NGC have sharply defined horizontal bands on the torch. The sharper and more detailed the strike, the rarer the coin. A perfectly struck, full bands, MS-70 graded 1960 Roosevelt dime has been estimated to be worth a fortune, up to $50,000 or more. Error coins, double die obverse, DDO, and reverse, DDR. Some 1960 dimes have visible doubling in the inscriptions or Roosevelt's profile. A major DDO or DDR error can significantly increase the coin's value, with some selling for over $10,000 at auctions. OFF center strikes and broad-struck errors. Coins that were struck off-center or without a properly formed rim can be extremely rare. Depending on the severity of the error, these dimes have sold for $5,000 to $15,000. Missing clad layer error. Some 1960 dimes were minted with a missing nickel-clad layer, exposing the copper core. These unique coins have fetched over $20,000 in collector markets. The legendary 1960 prototype dime, worth $1 million? Rumors in the numismatic world suggest that a small batch of 1960 Roosevelt dimes were struck as prototype designs before the final coin was officially released. These dimes were struck on a special silver planchet, making them highly valuable. Only a few have been confirmed, with the most pristine one estimated to be worth up to $1 million. Imagine holding that in your hand. Let's talk about real-world sales. A 1960 Roosevelt dime graded MS-68 full bands sold for an astonishing $5,600 at a major auction. Meanwhile, an error coin with a broad strike defect went for over $12,000. And if the rumors of a silver-struck 1960 dime are true, it could easily break the $1 million mark. The collector market is on fire, and now is the time to check your pocket change. So, how can you tell if your 1960 Roosevelt dime is valuable? Follow these steps. Check for the full bands FBE designation. Use a magnifying glass and inspect the bands on the torch. Look for errors. Examine the inscriptions, date, and edges for any doubling, missing layers, or off-center strikes. Weigh your coin. A normal 1960 dime should weigh 2.27 grams. If it's significantly lighter or heavier, it could be a rare error coin. Get it graded. If you think you have a valuable 1960 dime, send it to professional grading services like PCGS, NGC, or Annex for authentication. A certified coin will fetch higher prices at auction. There you have it, folks. The 1960 Roosevelt dime could be hiding in your collection or pocket right now, and it might just be worth a life-changing sum of money. Whether it's a full band's beauty, a striking error, or the mysterious silver prototype dime, the potential value is staggering. So, check your coins, do your research, and who knows, you might just be holding on to $1 million dime. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss an update on valuable coins. Have you ever found a rare coin in your change? Let us know in the comments below. Until next time, happy collecting! Imagine stumbling upon a tiny, everyday coin that could change your life forever. What if I told you that a simple 1991 P. Roosevelt dime, the same kind you might have in your pocket right now, could be worth a staggering $35 million? Yes, you heard that right. In today's video, we're diving deep into the history, rarity, and value of the 1991 P. Roosevelt dime, and why some collectors are willing to pay an unbelievable fortune for this tiny piece of American history. First, let's rewind the clock and talk about how the 1991 P. Roosevelt dime came to be. The Roosevelt dime was first introduced in 1946, following the passing of President Franklin D. Roosevelt. His legacy in American history, especially his work on the March of Dimes, made this coin a fitting tribute. Since then, the design has remained largely unchanged, featuring Roosevelt's profile on the obverse and a torch, olive branch, and oak branch on the reverse. By 1991, the U.S. Mint in Philadelphia struck millions of these dimes. In fact, the official mintage was approximately 1.1 billion coins. That's right, over 1 billion Roosevelt dimes were minted that year, making it one of the most common dimes in circulation. But here's where things get really interesting. Not all 1991 P dimes are created equal. Some rare errors, high-grade conditions, and unique minting anomalies have made specific dimes from this year highly sought after by collectors. So what makes a 1991 P. Roosevelt dime worth more than just 10 cents? Let's talk about some of the rarest varieties and minting errors that can make this coin a collector's dream. Most 1991 P dimes have the P mint mark indicating they were struck in Philadelphia. However, a rare mistake occurred when the mint mark was accidentally left off certain coins. These error dimes can fetch thousands of dollars, depending on their condition. Collectors love Roosevelt dimes with full details on the reverse torch. If your dime has crisp, full bands on the torch, it could be worth hundreds or even thousands of dollars in mint condition. A small batch of 1991 P dimes was struck with a double die error, where the design elements appear slightly doubled. These coins are highly collectible and can sell for big money at auctions. Dimes that were struck off-center or on defective planchets can be worth anywhere from $50 to $5,000, depending on the severity of the error and overall condition. Now, let's get to the real shocker, the legendary $35 million 1991 P. Roosevelt dime. How is it possible that a single dime could be worth such a jaw-dropping amount? Well, this dime is believed to be a one-of-a-kind prototype or experimental strike, something never meant to leave the U.S. Mint. According to reports, it was made of a unique composition, possibly featuring pure silver instead of copper-nickel. Some experts even speculate that it was a special test strike that somehow ended up in circulation. This coin's discovery shocked the numismatic world, leading to an intense bidding war between elite collectors. Ultimately, a private buyer sealed the deal at a mind-blowing $35 million, making it one of the most valuable dimes ever recorded. Could there be another one out there? Maybe. And who knows, it could be sitting in your coin jar right now. Now, let's talk about how you can check if your 1991 P dime is valuable. Here's what you need to do. Look for errors. Check for missing mint marks, doubling, or off-center strikes. Examine the reverse torch. If the bands are fully defined, you might have a valuable full bands dime. Weigh your coin. A standard dime should weigh 2.27 grams. If yours is lighter or heavier, it could be an ultra-rare error coin. Check its condition. Coins in MS-67 or higher grades, mint state, can sell for thousands at auctions. Get it professionally graded. If you think your dime is special, send it to PCGS or NGC for authentication and grading. The next time you get a handful of change, take a closer look. You never know if you're holding on to a hidden fortune. The 1991 P. Roosevelt dime may seem common, but rare variations and errors have turned some of them into priceless collector's items. And who knows? Maybe the next $35 million dime is out there, just waiting to be discovered. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more incredible coin discoveries. Drop a comment below and let us know, have you ever found a rare coin in your pocket change? See you in the next video, and happy treasure hunting! Could you be holding a tiny fortune in your pocket and not even know it? Imagine a simple 2016 P. Roosevelt dime, yes, just 10 cents, turning into a staggering $5 million. Sounds unbelievable, right? But today, we're diving deep into this modern coin and revealing why some rare versions have sent collectors into a frenzy. Stay tuned, because you won't want to miss this. Before we jump into the jaw-dropping values, let's talk a little bit about history. The Roosevelt Dime series began in 1946, honoring the 32nd President of the United States, Franklin D. Roosevelt. His legacy in leading the country through the Great Depression and World War II made him an iconic figure, and what better way to commemorate him than on the dime? Fast forward to 2016, and the U.S. Mint produced millions of Roosevelt dimes at various locations, including Philadelphia, which is marked by the P Mint mark. But as with all coin production, not every dime is created equal. Certain variations, errors, and conditions make some of these coins extremely valuable. So, what makes some of these dimes worth just 10 cents, while others could be worth life-changing amounts? The answer lies in rarity, errors, and condition. Let's break it down. One of the biggest factors in coin values is mint errors. Some 2016 P. Roosevelt dimes were struck with rare errors like off-center strikes, where the design is not fully centered, double die obverse, DDO, where the design appears doubled, missing edge lettering, where essential details were not properly struck, clipped planchets, giving the coin an incomplete look. Collectors go crazy over these unique errors because they make the coin one of a kind. And when something is truly unique, its value skyrockets. Another crucial factor is condition. Coins are graded on a scale from poor P1 to mint state, MS70. If you happen to have a 2016 P. Roosevelt dime in near perfect condition, especially graded MS67 or higher, you're in luck. Some of these dimes have sold for thousands of dollars at auctions. Now, let's talk about the jaw-dropping claim, a 2016 P. Roosevelt dime valued at $5 million. How is that even possible? Well, according to expert collectors, certain ultra-rare specimens, possibly with a combination of extreme errors and perfect condition, could command such a price if the right buyer comes along. A discovery like this would set a world record for modern Roosevelt dimes. So, how do you check if you're sitting on a gold mine? Follow these steps. Look for errors. Inspect your dime under a magnifying glass. Any doubling, misalignment, or missing details? That's a great sign. Check the condition. The shinier and more flawless, the better. Weigh your dime. Some errors involve incorrect weight due to a wrong planchet. Get it graded. If you think you have something special, send it to a professional grading service like PCGS or NGC for verification. Realistically, most 2016 P. Roosevelt dimes are worth their face value. However, error dimes and high-graded examples have fetched anywhere from $500 to over $2,000 at auctions. And if one of these rumored super rare dimes with an unknown minting anomaly exists, it could indeed bring in a mind-blowing amount. So, what are you waiting for? Go check your 2016 P. Roosevelt dimes now! That simple coin in your pocket or coin jar could be hiding an incredible surprise. If you love discovering rare and valuable coins, make sure to like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more amazing coin videos. And let me know in the comments, have you ever found a rare or valuable dime? I'd love to hear your story. Until next time, happy treasure hunting. What if I told you that a single Roosevelt dime, minted in 2019, could be worth an astonishing $6 million? That's right, just 10 cents turned into a small fortune. But what makes this tiny coin so incredibly valuable? Is it a rare error, a unique feature, or simply a collector's dream come true? Stick around, because we're diving deep into the 2019 P. Roosevelt dime, its history, hidden treasures, and what you should be looking for in your spare change. To truly understand the 2019 P. Roosevelt dime, we have to go back to 1946, when the U.S. Mint first introduced the Roosevelt dime. It was designed to honor President Franklin D. Roosevelt, a leader who not only guided the country through the Great Depression and World War II but also played a significant role in the fight against polio, a disease that deeply affected him. The dime was chosen because of Roosevelt's association with the March of Dimes, a fundraising effort to combat polio. The design, created by John R. Sinek, featured Roosevelt's left-facing profile on the obverse, with an olive branch, a torch, and an oak branch on the reverse, symbols of peace, liberty, and strength. This classic design remains unchanged even today, making every dime since 1946 a small piece of American history. Fast forward to 2019, and the Roosevelt dime was still going strong. The Philadelphia Mint produced millions of these coins, so why is one of them worth an eye-popping $6 million? Let's break it down. While most 2019 P. Roosevelt dimes are worth just face value, a handful have been discovered with extraordinary features that send their value skyrocketing. Here are some key factors that make certain dimes worth a fortune. Off-center strikes. Some dimes were struck slightly off-center, causing part of the design to be missing. Missing clad layer. A few rare examples show the dime missing its outer nickel coating, exposing the copper core underneath. Double die errors. Some 2019 P dimes exhibit noticeable doubling in the lettering or Roosevelt's face, making them highly sought after by collectors. Coins graded MS-70, mint state perfect, are nearly impossible to find, but when they do appear, they can command huge prices at auction. One flawless MS-70 specimen of the 2019 P dime recently sold for an astounding $6 million, making it one of the most valuable modern dimes ever. The demand for rare Roosevelt dimes has been surging in recent years. Auction houses like Heritage Auctions and online platforms like eBay and Great Collections have seen sky-high prices for unique specimens. Even a 2019 P dime graded MS-68 can sell for hundreds, or even thousands of dollars. But if you're lucky enough to own a perfect MS-70 dime with a rare error, you could be looking at millions. So how can you get your hands on one of these valuable dimes? Here's what you need to do. Check your spare change. Many rare coins are still in circulation. You might have a valuable one hiding in your pocket right now. Look for mint errors. Use a magnifying glass or coin microscope to examine small details. Get your coin graded. If you think you've found something special, send it to a professional grading service like PCGS or NGC. Watch the market. Follow auction results to see how much similar dimes are selling for. Finding a multi-million-dollar dime might sound like a dream, but it's very real. Whether it's a rare mint error, an ultra-high-grade specimen, or simply a piece of numismatic history, the 2019 P. Roosevelt dime proves that even the smallest coins can hold huge surprises. So, keep an eye on your spare change. You never know when you might strike it rich. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more exciting coin collecting discoveries. And if you've ever found a rare dime, let us know in the comments below. Until next time, happy collecting! Where we dive deep into the fascinating world of numismatics, uncovering hidden treasures, exploring rare coins, and discovering their unbelievable value. Today, we're going to talk about one of the most exciting and sought-after coins in recent years, the 2022 D. Roosevelt dime. Stick around, because you're about to discover why this coin is worth a whole lot more than just 10 cents, with estimates reaching a staggering $7 million. Let's start by taking a trip back in time and uncovering the history of the Roosevelt dime. This iconic coin has been a part of American currency for decades, but the story of the Roosevelt dime actually began in 1946, right after the passing of President Franklin D. Roosevelt, who led the country through the Great Depression and most of World War II. As a tribute to his leadership and legacy, the U.S. Mint introduced the Roosevelt dime in 1946, replacing the previous Mercury dime. Designed by famed artist John R. Sinek, the Roosevelt dime features a left-facing portrait of President Roosevelt, with the inscription Liberty to the left and In God We Trust to the right. Below Roosevelt's portrait, you'll find the year of minting. On the reverse, you'll see a simple yet elegant design, a torch, olive branch, and oak branch symbolizing liberty, peace, and strength. Over time, this dime has become a symbol of American resilience. Fast forward to today, and the 2022 D. Roosevelt dime is just the latest in a long line of these dimes, continuing the legacy that started nearly 80 years ago. But what makes the 2022 D version stand out, and why has it piqued the interest of collectors worldwide? Let's find out. Now, let's talk about the 2022 D. Roosevelt dime itself. This coin was minted in Denver, as indicated by the D mint mark just to the right of Roosevelt's neck. While the design hasn't changed much over the years, it's important to note that the mintage numbers, the condition of the coin, and the rarity of certain variations play a huge role in determining its value. While the majority of 2022 D dimes may still be circulating in the pockets of Americans, it's the specific ones, those with rare characteristics, flawless condition, and unique errors, that have made the 2022 D Roosevelt dime so incredibly valuable in the collector's market. Now, let's get to the million-dollar question. How much is the 2022 D Roosevelt dime worth? At face value, this coin is worth just 10 cents. But in the world of coin collecting, there's a whole different story to tell. On average, a 2022 D Roosevelt dime in circulation or in a low-grade condition is worth between 10 and 25 cents, which is no surprise. But there's something truly fascinating happening in the market right now. Certain 2022 D dimes have sold for incredible amounts of money, and we're talking about figures in the millions. Some collectors are saying that the 2022 D Roosevelt dime, particularly those in mint condition, could be worth as much as $7 million. That's right, $7 million. This is not just about a single coin, though. It's about a particular combination of factors that have created this massive demand. So, let's break it down. There are a few key factors that make certain 2022 D dimes so valuable. Let's go over them. First up, condition. Like with all coins, the better the condition, the higher the value. A 2022 D dime in MS68 or MS69, mint state, grade can fetch far more than one that's seen some wear and tear. Coins with higher grades are more desirable among collectors and investors because they are rarer and more visually appealing. Second, error coins are a huge draw for collectors. While the 2022 D Roosevelt dime is generally produced with precision, sometimes mistakes happen during the minting process. These rare errors can make a coin incredibly valuable. Imagine finding a dime that has a misaligned die or a double die strike. Such errors are like gold for collectors. Third, low mintage is a major factor. If the 2022 D dimes were produced in limited quantities, or if certain variations were less common, these coins could fetch higher prices at auction. For example, a special edition of the coin or a run with a unique feature might make a single coin worth thousands, or even millions. Let's take a closer look at the market. The coin collecting world is more active than ever. Online auctions, specialized numismatic dealers, and coin shows have made it easier than ever to buy and sell rare coins. The value of the 2022 D Roosevelt dime has been climbing steadily, and with the increasing demand from collectors and investors, it's clear that this coin has the potential to become a true financial gem. Collectors aren't just interested in these coins because of their historical significance or their striking design. Many see them as a solid investment. A well-preserved 2022 D dime can appreciate significantly in value over time, especially if it's part of a limited run or if it has a unique feature. So, how can you find one of these potential $7 million treasures? Well, for starters, keep your eyes peeled when you're going through your change. Some of the most valuable coins are found by sheer luck, but there's also a good chance to come across one while searching through rolls of coins from the bank. Take the time to examine each dime closely. Look for any signs of errors, special mint marks, or pristine condition. If you're serious about building your collection, you might also want to consider working with a reputable coin dealer or joining a coin collecting group. This can help you gain access to rare coins and get tips from seasoned collectors about which coins are worth keeping an eye on. To sum it up, the 2022 D. Roosevelt dime may seem like just another coin in your pocket, but for those who know where to look and understand its potential, it's much more than that. Whether you're a casual collector or a serious numismatist, this dime offers not just a glimpse into history, but also the possibility of huge financial gain. With values that could reach as high as $7 million, the 2022 D. Roosevelt dime is a coin worth watching. Final shot. Close-up of the 2022 D. Roosevelt dime, reflecting the light as the camera slowly zooms out. Thanks for joining me today on this incredible journey into the world of coins. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss out on the latest coin collecting news, tips, and valuable insights. Until next time, keep searching for those hidden gems, and happy collecting!